started.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I think sir has already mentioned that he is joining from Noida. Wonderful to have you, sir. Mr. Abhishek has written he is from Uttarakhand. Welcome to the session, Abhishek ji. Sanjay, do you want to mention where are you from? Where are you joining from?
Sure, Pallavi. Hi, hi everyone. My name is Sanjay. I was just trying to adjust the lighting, so that I face the light. I belong to Lucknow. I'm joining from Bombay right now. I'm in Bombay. I'm based at Bombay currently.
Welcome, Sanjay.
Thank you.
Is everyone comfortable with English? Yes.
Okay, so I think let us begin with today's session. So we'll just start with a quick introduction of who we are and what do we do at Aligned Living. So I'm Suparna. I'm a subconscious expert and a life coach. I do work with a lot of subconscious, and my expertise is with the body and the mind. And I have with me my wonderful friend and partner of Aligned Living, Pallavi, and she'll tell you about herself.
Yeah, hi. So I'm Pallavi and I'm a Reiki practitioner. So as Suparna said, she takes care of the body and mind part when it comes to healing. And I majorly do work with the energy side of it. So at Aligned Living, if you did have a chance to go through our website or our Facebook page, the community which you are a valuable part of, you might have read about our work, which is a lot of work is around body, mind, and energy. So we do provide holistic approach to whatever problems that that you might be facing, so that whatever issues that you're facing in life are taken care of from for all the perspectives. So that is what we do. So all our offerings are around healing your body, mind, and energy. So that's what we do as a team at Aligned Living Global. And we welcome you all in this session today. And I'll hand it back to Suparna for the further session.
Okay, so all of us are here for this one thing, like we have been sharing in our communication on the group or on Facebook with the ads or even on WhatsApp, that this is about meditation and a meditation series. So I want to officially welcome you to the Aligned Living Meditation series. And I have this question for you, that whenever the word meditation comes, what comes to your mind? So if you can let us know your thoughts on whether it is about thinking that it is sitting up posture of someone who is meditating, or a feeling of calmness. What exactly does come to your mind when we say the word or you hear the word meditation? You can write in chat whatever is that you feel, or you can unmute yourself and share with us. Anyone? Time with a deeper self. Okay, lovely. That's so beautifully put, Sanjay. Thank you. It is definitely a lot of those things that we see here or have learned about meditation And it is so much more. Getting inside ourselves, Riddhi says, yes, it is definitely tuning in to whatever is happening, because we are so much tuned out most of the time. So it is actually a way to find your center back to yourself amidst the chaos and the dynamic happenings of life. It is about establishing, like Sanjay said, a deeper connection with yourself, with your body, with your mind, with your soul. And usually, in general, most people just think that meditations are used for staying calm or composed, or when you have a lot of stress, you can sit down in meditation and you can become a little centered or stress free. All those things are true, because there are so many benefits of meditation, and these are just to name a few, I would say, to stay calm or composed or stress free in any given situation. So irrespective of whatever is happening in your life or circumstantially, you can still be at the center of it all. However, we are here to share about the unlimited benefits you can have from doing meditation or practicing meditation as a part of your life, not something that you do just on one off day, but as a part of your daily, or at least a couple of times in a week kind of a routine. And let me know if you know any other benefits of meditation apart from staying calm, composed, or stress-free, or be free of anxious thoughts or negative thoughts. Anything else which comes to your mind, I would love to hear that from you. What else do you think can be done through meditations?
Focus.
Definitely, yes. Yeah, it can bring us into a lot of focus. Anything else which comes to your mind, anybody of you? You can unmute, share, or put it in the chat. Okay, so there are so many things which can be achieved. So in general, yes, it is a way to calm yourself and be composed and have a stress-free life if you practice meditations regularly. But beyond that, you can use meditations as a tool. And we at Aligned Living, both Pallavi and I are, this is this one tool that we used in everything that we share and we do, because it can really help you with so many, like I said, unlimited benefits that you can have from various kinds of meditation. And so, for example, you can find answers when you're confused. You can see clarity about something which is just very, ambiguous to you right now. Some decisions that you want to make and are not sure about, or which way to go in life. You can even use it for processing your emotions. All of us hold on to a lot of difficult emotions, so to say, and we are not really sure how to process them. And emotions are not only like it's not in your mind, it's in your body also. And that's the reason the body creates aches and pains and illnesses and diseases. So you can release all of that by processing your emotions through meditations. It can help you create boundaries. It can help you in accepting yourself fully. It can help you with having a lot of self-love, or to develop that self-love. And of course, it has so beautiful in healing. The nature of meditation is so much healing that you can self-heal yourself. If you feel that you are sometimes overexcited or over anxious about things, you can find neutrality with meditations. And even in general, if you want to see a bigger picture of what life is all about, what your life is all about, who and what are you here for, everything and much more you can do by practicing meditations. And these definitely can be done on your own, but I'm sharing this by experience and examples that it really takes years of practice and commitment if you want to have other benefits like I just shared from meditations. Whereas, there are different types of meditations like guided meditation, which we'll be doing today as well, wherein when we are in a group setup or when you are even alone and doing a guided meditation, it helps you achieve great results and absolutely beautiful outcomes in a shorter span of time. So you really don't have to, center yourself, because in general, if you ask somebody to sit quiet for even 5 minutes by closing their eyes, it is difficult for people. It has been difficult for us also. It's not that it just comes to us. Of course it is practice, but then it is not that you can just quiet your mind. You cannot. So the thoughts keep racing and you keep thinking about so many other things and situations, and all of those feelings keep arising. You'll have itches and something or the other will keep happening, which will force you, or at least ask you to open your eyes. And which is why guided meditations is what we highly, highly recommend and advocate, so that you can experience better and faster results with this phenomenal tool of meditation. And today we have brought you as a first topic in the meditation series as grounding. So let us know if you have heard about grounding as a technique of meditation, or you have done grounding meditations before. We would love to know your thoughts on it. Have you heard about grounding, or have you done grounding meditations before? Okay, Sanjay says yes. Wonderful. Okay, no, it's okay. We'll know much more about it. So I'll hand it over to Pallavi to share with you what grounding is. How does that help you? Over to you, Pallavi.
Thank you, Suparna. So it's fine if you do not know what grounding is. We are shortly going to learn about it. It is one of the simplest yet the strongest tool that you can use anytime to center yourself. Okay? So let's understand it from the earthing perspective. You have electric connections at your home, at your offices. You see that there is a positive charge to it. So you see there is a negative charge to it, and there's an earthing point that comes with it. What does that earthing do, anyone? If you can just put it in chat. What does that earthing do with respect to the electric connectivity that we have and in our houses and offices? Why do we have earthing? Anyone? Anyone? Complete the loop. Yes. And what happens if there is no earthing? If there are only negative charges and positive charges, what happens if there is no earthing?
The flow won't be complete, right?
Yes, but if you have seen some troubleshootings, if there is no earthing, there could be electric shocks as well, right?
Sure.
One thing is that yes, the loop will not be completed and the electricity will not flow. But if you have seen that the provision is made, and yet if you're experiencing electric shocks, the first thing the electrician will check is to check for is earthing, is earthing okay, to remove that experience, or to fix that issue of imbalanced energy flow. So with respect to us, the human beings, what is grounding? You can easily understand it with respect to earthing. So we have positive emotions, we have negative emotions. Okay. And we certainly feel imbalance of it. Life happens, situations come. We have millions of thoughts running through our minds, which is affecting our bodies, our minds, and our energy being, that is our soul as well. So while we are living, we often feel, off balance. We feel that things are not going the right way. We feel that we are not able to process what is happening. We feel that we are lost. We do feel that we are not, we sometimes feel that I'm not understanding what is going on in my own mind, right? So in short, we do feel that imbalance. So what does grounding do is, we do grounding to let that extra charge of positive and negative energies to surrender to Mother Earth. Now, you may ask why positive charges as well. Why do we need to put positive charges, right? There's so much happening around positive thoughts, being positive, being, on the positive side of thoughts all the time. So why do we have to ground even if it is the positive thoughts? So this is basically to remove any kind of overwhelm in life that you may be feeling at the body, mind, and energy level. So no matter if it is positive thought or negative thought, if you want to be balanced, the grounding thing, doing grounding is important. Now, why are we talking about grounding in body first? You may be thinking that we have joined meditation, which is a spiritual path, right? Seeing beyond, seeing something that is beyond our body, connecting to God, maybe connecting to the higher power, connecting to divine. Then why do we want to be present in our bodies? Now, first, let's understand that not being present in the body doesn't equal to be dead. We can be very much alive, but not present in our body, in the sense that not being totally cognizant of what is happening around us, not fully processing what is happening in life, and in general, not processing what is happening. And grounding helps you correct this and make you present in your body. Now, you may ask, if the agenda or the objective is to connect with the higher self, to the God, why is it so important to be present in the body? Simply because your body is the device through which you are going to have all the experiences. Correct? Am I right? So it can't be that you're not fully present in your body and not experiencing your life fully, not having all the experiences fully in your life, not processing your emotions or whatever they are there for to help you. Then the very first step of your spiritual journey in itself may be hampered. Hence, it is very, very important that you're present in your body and you're doing your role as a human being thoroughly, 100%, because that's the first step to progress towards your divine presence, your divine awareness, and your connect with the superpowers. So how do you know if you're off balance or if you're not grounded? So as I already mentioned some of the examples. So for example, if you're living too much in your past, if you are living a lot in your memories than creating new memories, right? Either positive or negative, or if you are too worried about your future or daydreaming about your future and not being too truly present in what is happening to you right here, right now, in the present moment. So that is a very big pointer towards not being grounded or not feeling connected to the current realities, like what is happening right now. You're not able to process that thing right now, then it's a symptom of not being grounded. If you're constantly feeling that something is not right, things are going haywire, nothing is going as per my wishes, and I have no control over whatever is happening, clearly you have lost that grounding with Mother Earth and with your body. Finding everything meaningless or hopeless. There comes a time in life when you feel that I don't know why am I alive? What is the purpose of my life? I'm not able to understand. Why was I born? What am I doing? And is this something that I want to do? And then you have no tool or method or guide to help you out of that confusing state. This is where grounding can help you. because the moment you connect with Mother Earth and ground yourself, center yourself, you start vibrating in a certain frequency and you start getting those answers for yourself. That's where getting clarity comes in picture. Hence, grounding is very, very important. Or if you have this constant thought of perceived thoughtlessness, so actually the thoughtlessness is a myth. You can never actually be 100% thoughtless. But if you feel that I'm not able to think anything, I'm just blank, I don't know what am I thinking, it is just dark in my brain, I am always in that gray area where I do not know what is happening, it is the loss of groundedness. It is not only about feeling disconnected about yourself, but if you are feeling disconnected from people, if you are feeling disconnected from places, or if you are even feeling disconnected with the situations. For example, if you're sitting in office, but you are actually not present in office, if you are attending some function, but you're still feeling lonely, if you are surrounded by people who love you, but you're feeling deserted, you don't you if you don't have that feeling of belongingness with those people in that place and in those situations, please take it as a hint that आपका grounding हिला हुआ, you have lost that groundedness. Okay, so how should we ground? So we are going to do a very beautiful meditation that is going to be led by Suparna. We will first go through that meditation and then we are going to understand the meaning of your insights or visions that you get in the meditation, and few more easy tips to do grounding. So I hope that the concept of grounding is clear. If you have any questions, you can quickly ask in the chat box. Anyone? People who didn't have prior experience of grounding especially, is this resonating with you? Have you ever felt off balance? Yes, no? In the chat box, please, or you can unmute yourself and speak. Okay, so I will hand it. Okay, Abhishek says yes. So Abhishek, we are right now going into the grounding meditation and see how we balance our presence in our body. So I'm handing it back to Suparna for the wonderful meditation to follow. Thank you.
Thanks, Pallavi. Okay, so that was about grounding. So in very simple words, I would just add to what Pallavi shared. It is about, sometimes when you're talking to somebody, maybe your friend or some family member, because understanding that you are not in the body sometimes freaks people out, that, oh my God, I'm alive. So I'm very, very much in the body. But what we here mean is that you are disconnected from your true self. So sometimes, as an example, you'll relate to this. Sometimes when we're talking to other people and they are there physically very present, they might be even looking at you and nodding, but then you tell them, hey, where are you? Come back here. So this is one of the examples of people being present, of course, physically, and not being there still. So, and that happens to all of us also, that we are so lost in either thoughts of the future or the worries of the past, or vice versa, worries of the past, worries of the future and thoughts of the past, and that we kind of split ourselves. So while of course we are present in the body because we are breathing and alive, but we are really disconnected from this very moment. And what grounding does is that it brings you back. It brings you back in the here and now. So let's experience this so that you will understand how beautiful that is. And
Suparna, just give me a minute. I just wanted to share another example of the extreme off balanceness. For example, if you are experiencing grief for the loss of your near and dear ones, right? So as much as the grief is true and the sadness that you're feeling is true, if it is prolonged, if you split it and try to understand what it is, you are actually staying in the past of what has happened. Like, this is oversimplifying, not to belittle the grief or the sadness, but practically you are indulging a lot in the past. And how do you come back to life and that neutrality and acceptance of your loss? Like, once you accept this loss, then only you can progress further in life, right? And take on your responsibility and live your own life, not spending a lot of time over grief. So in this situation, like, this is an extreme situation, what you have to achieve first is neutrality about the situation. Same with the positive situations. The overwhelm of achieving something or some grand thing happening is again indulging a lot in the past achievement. So the objective of this grounding is to gain that neutrality, be present in the moment, and be ready for the future, progressing towards future, right? So this is what I wanted to add. Super. Back to you. Thank you.
All right, lovely. So let's begin the meditation. So I just want you to be relaxed wherever you are sitting. Uh, Preferably try to put your feet on the floor and just become very present and relaxed in this moment here and now. And we will start by setting our intention for the meditation series and why we are here. So just simply close your eyes. And start with taking a few deep breaths, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Drop your shoulders and become very, very still for this moment, just for now. And just think about, why are you here? What do you wish to gain by learning about meditation? What is your intention? Just announce your intention mentally by saying, I am here to, and you can complete the statement with whatever is your reason for being here with all of us today. Continue to take your deep breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Feeling how the air is cold when you breathe in and is slightly warmer when you breathe out. Breath is a beautiful anchor. And anytime you feel lost or confused, you can just simply do this for just 1 minute. Just focus on your breath and it brings you back and relaxes you. And now I want you to imagine that all your attention from everywhere else, from your work, from your family, from your children, for the things you were doing before this call, and the things that you need to do after this call. All of that attention which is elsewhere is coming back to you. So that you can come back fully into your body. Because while we remain in one place as physical beings, we can travel far away with our thoughts and plans and worries. So bring that attention back, all of that into this moment and become very present. Notice any sensations in your body. Notice the breath. Notice the rise and fall of your belly as you breathe. And as you do that, I want you to take your focus to the base of your spine. That is also the place of your root chakra, which connects you to the planet. And just simply focus at the base of your spine. See how you feel when you notice the base of the spine. And whatever images or visions are coming up for you, they are perfect. So just notice them. And now I want you to visualize or imagine that from the base of your spine, you are growing roots like that of a tree. So imagine your spine like the trunk of a tree, and then visualize or imagine that you are growing roots. And visualize the roots growing and going deeper and deeper into the earth. See the roots going down, 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 deep inside the earth. if you are having difficulty in imagining roots, you can also visualize a beam of light coming out from the base of the spine and going deep into the earth. So whatever feels right for you is absolutely perfect. And as you grow the roots or send the beam of light into the earth, you will feel that you have reached the center of the earth. You can stop sending the roots or the light when you have reached your center of the earth. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, imagine that these roots or this beam of light is draining all negativity, all toxicities, all difficult emotions, anger, frustrations, anxiety, and it is draining it through the roots that you have grown into the earth. And this cord that you have created through which you connect to Mother Earth now is your grounding cord. And you can just flush everything which you do not wish to have or carry into the earth. Let it all just flush out and go through the roots or your grounding cord into the planet. Just release any tension or any stiffness that you might be feeling in your body and send it right down through your grounding cord into the earth. Even if you don't know what can you release possibly, you can just declare that whatever does not align with my higher self must now drain into the earth through this grounding cord right now. And now visualize that through this grounding cord that you have created, you can pull positivity, joy, nourishment, health, well-being, or anything that you wish to withdraw. You can draw it up the grounding cord and bring it into your body. Imagine the energies of Mother Earth filling your body with positivity, nourishment, health, well-being, and joy. You are right now very deeply connected to the planet, to Mother Earth. Relish and enjoy this beautiful connection that you have established almost effortlessly. And now, let's thank the Mother Earth for her unconditional support and love. Show your gratitude to Mother Earth. Now bring your attention back to the base of spine. Back to your breathing. Back to the rise and fall of your belly. Take a few more deep breaths. Simply noticing your breathing. And you can open your eyes whenever you are ready. Whenever you are ready, you can unmute yourself and start sharing your experiences of this meditation with us. Anything that you felt or saw, or anything at all.
So, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
So this was very relaxing meditation, and at in the beginning I couldn't make the connection at all. I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even reach to the root chakra area. Uh, it took a lot of effort, and finally when I reached, I could somehow make a connection, and I got rid of self doubt and got some confidence from Mother Earth. And what I could imagine is, I don't know, my clothes changed to white, and then I was my being was filled with light, and I was dressed well and everything. So that's the only thing, and this was very refreshing and a very nice meditation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Riddhi, for sharing your experience with us. Uh, I'll tell you a little thing about grounding, especially. You know, whenever you are not feeling good about yourself or your life or anything at all, just remember, just know that you are not in your own energy, in your own body. Because, like Riddhi shared, that she feels nice about this experience is because your energy will always and always feel nice for you. So that's when we feel. And a beautiful vision, I'll hand it over to Pallavi to share her interpretations of it.
Yeah, the vision was showing your progress towards peace, especially in the ambit of this meditation. So I was just checking your aura also, Riddhi, which you just confirmed that you felt that your self-doubt has gone. So when you began, your aura was very stiff, your being was very stiff, and towards the end of the meditation, you were totally relaxed and surrendered. By surrendered means accepting of the situation as well as claiming your own energy, as Suparna was just saying, you know. So when you keep worrying about your outer situations, it is like, you know, a very complicated story that you are developing in your own mind, forgetting who you are. And doing grounding basically is claiming your power back. And that is exactly what has happened to you right now, Riddhi. So changing of the clothes and seeing yourself in whites is a very good sign, and it's a indication of your progress towards claiming your peace in life. So it's a recommendation that you carry on with grounding as well, henceforth, as in when possible. Okay, so all the best. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. Is it okay to, it should be done every day?
It is recommended, yes, nothing like it. If you can do it daily. Yes. Anyone else who wants to share? You can share it in any language. You can share it in chats. Don't worry about being perfect in your narratives.
I can.
Yes, Sanjay, please.
Uh, so Pallavi, as was advised in the past also, no, I've been attempting to do grounding, though it happens like mostly when I'm on the go, you know, in a cab or something, not in such a relaxing environment. And so today's was very relaxing as compared to the feeling that I get every day. So it was I saw the cord growing and the negativity started flowing, and thankfully, you know, the methodology, or rather the process that Suparna was telling me is exactly almost same that I do every day. But as I again said, I do it very quickly. So when Suparna again asked, you know, though it was like a home pitch for me. I knew the process. Yet when Suparna asked specifically to declare, even if you're not sure, and declare that whatever be, you know, should be released is getting released, I felt a very mild palpitation, I can say, something here, some mild sensation, which I noticed. Then the positivity part was very smooth, and I was feeling very happy. A lot of smile was coming, and I usually also visualize. So in the same process, I started visualizing that my chakras were glowing better, and then the gratitude part. And towards the end, after the positivity had come in, to only towards the end, I started feeling mildly sleepy, but I didn't sleep in the process. And there is one thing, Pallavi, which I would like to discuss one on one.
Sure, we can do that, Sanjay. So for now, for your readings, Suparna, should I go first?
Yeah, please go.
Yeah. So Sanjay, see, now you have been doing grounding for quite some time, but that's the magic of group setup, and guided meditation. So when you do meditations in a guided way and in group, you get synced with the group energy as well, and you literally get that anchor to surrender to. So in theory, we know whom to surrender to, but that is not always possible, and especially what happens is, we have that. If I may, so we have that ego telling us that we know it all. I know this process and I can do it anytime. I have mastered it. But every time you do the meditation, you have to have that surrender. It can't be ki I know it all, and now I will do it in a minute. No, every time you do it, you have to do it with the same surrender and same dedication. So that's where you haven't been getting the results that you were seeking. That is where your grounding was a little shaky and lost. And you know why you got palpitation at heart chakra. You know your areas of work, right? So that is triggered. Yes, Suparna, your inputs, please.
Yeah, so I'll just say about the sleepy part. It's just a feeling that you were feeling a little, maybe relaxed, and that's when you feel a little more sleepy and maybe yawning or something like that. And that's okay. It's not always when the energy moves, any stuck energy when it moves out of the body, you do have physical interpretations, or in a way that the physical body responds to it. So yawning is a great or even feeling sleepy headed or light-headed is also about, because something at a very unconscious level. So you can, of course, you know that, okay, XYZ are my struggles and I want to release them now through the cord. And that's when we said it is about anything which is not resonating with your higher self. You can just declare and let it release out of your body. So it helps you without putting so much of or making sense of it, which we always want to do with everything that we do. Because yes, we are, very practical and logical human beings. But when we bypass that part of the mind, it is sometimes we don't really know what we released, but we did release something, and it's a great sign that you did. So yes, we always say that do keep practicing. So that's one thing that I would definitely say. And I'm telling you, if you don't do anything at all as a part of your spiritual practice, anything at all, that's okay. But do ground yourself at least a couple of times on a daily basis.
Suparna, Pallavi,
Yeah.
something very interesting. I had written here when you were setting the whole about the meditation. So I had written a remark that guided meditations are better for results in shorter time. And then there was a question which I had. I have done so many meditation workshops, and which one would be best to do every day? And then the moment Riddhi asked, I got my answer that you once had said that if there is one meditation I had to do, it will be grounding. So, I had forgotten. This was very clear to me. I had somehow forgotten, and I already got the answer before I could speak to you or Pallavi one on one. just wanted to share this too with you
Beautiful.
also. Yeah.
So,
Then if there is
yeah,
if
our
there's one
intention was to
meditation I
be,
had to do,
yes,
yeah,
it is grounding. It has to be just grounding, because there is so much that you can be, do, and have just by being present in this body that you have chosen as a tool to be on the planet. There is nothing beyond it which allows you to be on this planet at this time. It is just this body. So yes, it is highly, highly recommended and top rated meditations for us. And yeah, so when you said that, it was like a beautiful moment for me, because while I was helping you set your intentions, I was also setting my intention to be a clear channel for all of you here. So I think you really got the message through that. Lovely. Anyone else? Balaji, Abhishek, Tejasvi. Yes, Abhishek.
मैम इस पार्ट में जो सबसे आखिरी वाला था,
जी।
आपने जो इसमें कुछ देर के लिए मुझे लगा कि मैं अपने साथ हूँ, सारे दिमाग में जो चल रहा था सब बिल्कुल शांत हो गए, ऐसा महसूस हुआ मैं सिर्फ अपने साथ हूँ, कहीं कुछ नहीं। और बीच में थोड़ी देर के लिए नींद का झोंका ऐसा भी लगा था, जो कि आपका ध्यान के समय अंत के समय में था, जब आपने कहा कि आंखें खोलो इस समय में। जी,
ओके,
बाकी काफी अच्छा महसूस हुआ, बिल्कुल शांत महसूस हो रहा है अभी। जी मैम, धन्यवाद।
बहुत बहुत बढ़िया। सो
जी मैम।
कई बार ऐसा होता है कि हम थोड़ा नींद की तरफ, या हमें ऐसा लगता है कि हमें हल्का सा नींद का झोंका आ रहा है। वो तभी होता है जब हमारी बॉडी रिलैक्स कर पाती है पूरी तरह से। सो आपने जैसे बोला कि आप रिलैक्स कर पा रहे थे पूरी तरह से और बहुत लाइट और अच्छा फील कर रहे थे, एंड दैट इज अबाउट इट। इट्स ऑफ कोर्स योर बॉडी हैज अ रियल सिस्टम अराउंड स्लीपिंग। So if you imagine that when you are very anxious and very stressed and everything that is happening, तब आप सो भी नहीं सकते आराम से, तब आप टॉसिंग एंड टर्निंग एंड बहुत सारा ऐसा स्ट्रगल रहता है सोने में। एंड so your body was actually responding to the relaxation you got through the meditation. जितना आप रिलैक्स्ड हो पाए उसकी वजह से बॉडी को लगा कि अरे ये तो बहुत रिलैक्स्ड है, अभी सो सकते हैं क्या। सो वैसा कुछ एक्सपीरियंस आता है कई बार मेडिटेशंस में। थैंक यू अभिषेक, आप शेयर करने के लिए।
आई जस्ट वांटेड टू ऐड अभिषेक, आपके लिए जैसे हमने कहा हम एनर्जी रीडिंग भी करते हैं, थोड़ा सा चक्रा की तरफ जाएंगे। अभी ये मेडिटेशन का पार्ट नहीं था, बट स्पेसिफिकली आपके लिए, अगर आप आपके जॉब के सिलसिले में या फिर पैसों के सिलसिले में अगर आपको कोई दिक्कत हो रही है, तो ग्राउंडिंग क्या है, ग्राउंडिंग आपके रूट चक्रा पे काम करता है, which is very good for your financial stability also. So I'm just reading, you may correct me, but this is my reading prima facie when I saw you. So if you're finding if you have any financial difficulty, अगर आपको पैसों की कोई दिक्कत हो रही है, तो grounding can help you with that also. ग्राउंडिंग कीजिए, आपका रूट चक्र बेटर हो सकता।
जी मैम, धन्यवाद।
थैंक यू। यस तेजस्वी।
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible, madam?
Yes, you
Hello?
are. Yes, you are there.
मैम, मेरे को ना विजुअलाइज इमेजिन करते वक्त ना बहुत दिक्कत होती है, मतलब होता नहीं है विजुअलाइजेशन, इमेजिनेशन। मैं कितना भी मेडिटेशन, गाइडेड मेडिटेशन में यूट्यूब पे ट्राई किया, तो वो होता नहीं है, माइंड तो कंट्रोल में रहता नहीं है मैडम, क्या करना है? वो विजुअलाइजेशन होता नहीं है मैडम।
Suparna, over to you. This is very mind-based question.
सो अगर आपका माइंड शांत नहीं हो पाता है तेजस्वी, तो हमें सिर्फ एक चीज करनी है, वो है फोकस ऑन योर ब्रेथ। क्योंकि ब्रेथ जो है वो हमें सेंटर करने में बहुत हेल्प करती है। एक इनवॉलंटरी एक्शन है वो ब्रेन का। हम कभी जानबूझ के तो सांस लेते नहीं है पूरे दिन, राइट? अगर आपको कोई सामान एक जगह से दूसरी जगह उठाना है तो वो एक वॉलंटरी एक्शन है, आप सोच समझ के वो एक्शन लेते हैं। लेकिन ब्रीदिंग का ऐसा प्रोसेस होता है, या आंख ब्लिंक करने का, पलकें झपकाने का एक ऐसा प्रोसेस होता है जो बहुत इनवॉलंटरी है, उस पे आपको कुछ करना नहीं पड़ता है। मगर जब आप उस पे अपना फोकस करते हैं तब आप ऑटोमेटिकली रिलैक्स हो जाएंगे। जब आप रिलैक्स हो जाएंगे और प्रेजेंट हो जाएंगे इस मोमेंट में, तब आप विजुअलाइजेशन कोई ऐसी चीज नहीं है जो आप नहीं कर सकती हैं। तो जैसे अगर मैं आपको बोलूं कि एक पिंक एलिफेंट है,
ओके
तो आपका माइंड तुरंत एक इमेज बना देगा एक पिंक एलिफेंट की, जबकि आप जानती हैं कि एलिफेंट ग्रे कलर का होता है।
हाँ
तो वही है। तो ऐसा नहीं कि अभी जब मैंने बोला तो आपके दिमाग में एक पिंक एलिफेंट का फोटो नहीं आया, कोई ड्राइंग नहीं आया, आएगा। तो वही है, विजुअलाइजेशन उतना ही है, आप कर सकती हैं। तो वो एबिलिटी का इश्यू नहीं है, वो प्रैक्टिस का इश्यू है। और दूसरा सेंटर होने का इश्यू है। जब हमें बहुत सारी चीजों से हम घिरे रहते हैं तो हम अपने आप को शांत नहीं कर पाते। दैट्स द मेन इश्यू दैट ऑल ऑफ अस फेस टुडे। सो वो शांत करने के लिए बहुत सिंपल है, 2 मिनट के लिए, 1 मिनट के लिए आंखें बंद करके या इवन खोल कर भी सिर्फ अपने ब्रीदिंग प्रोसेस को आप नोटिस करिए, तो आप रिलैक्स होना शुरू हो जाएंगे। जब आप रिलैक्स होना शुरू हो जाएंगी तो आप गाइडेड मेडिटेशन में जो भी आपको बताया जा रहा है या जो भी उसमें गाइड कर रहा है, उसके जो भी इंस्ट्रक्शंस है वो आप एक्सेप्ट करके आगे बढ़ पाएंगे और कर पाएंगे सक्सेसफुली मेडिटेशन।
ओके मैम, थैंक यू।
एक सिर्फ ऐड करना है इसमें, जो सुपर्णा ने कहा उससे उसके एडिशन में, कि अगर आपको दूसरे थॉट्स आ भी रहे हैं, एक चीज है कि आप
हाँ
ब्रेथ पे कॉन्सेंट्रेट कीजिए एंड ट्राई टू
ओके
गेट क्वाइटर। बट अगर वो नहीं हो रहा है, लेट द थॉट्स कम। सिर्फ एक न्यूट्रलिटी को लेके आप वो थॉट्स देखिए और उनको जाने दीजिए बड़े प्यार से। तो आप रेजिस्ट नहीं करना है थॉट्स को। द मोर यू रेजिस्ट कि मुझे ये थॉट्स क्यों आ रहे हैं, मुझसे क्यों नहीं हो रहा है, मुझसे ही क्यों नहीं हो रहा है, गाइडेड मेडिटेशन जो चाहे करूं नहीं हो रहा है, ये पुश बैक नहीं करना। यू हैव टू एक्सेप्ट वट एवर कम्स एंड स्लोली इट विल फेड ऑफ। ठीक है, तो ब्रेथ वर्क इज वन थिंग, एंड जो भी थॉट्स आ रहे हैं उससे आने दीजिए और उसको पास ऑन होने दीजिए आराम से, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। तो ये परफेक्शन के पीछे हमें नहीं भागना है कि A to Z मैंने इंस्ट्रक्शन फॉलो किया है तभी मेडिटेशन परफेक्ट है, ऐसा नहीं है। आपका माइंड वॉन्डर हो रहा है, थोड़ा होने दीजिए, इट विल कम बैक व्हेन यू अलाउ इट टू हैपन। ठीक है तेजस्वी?
ओके ओके मैम।
यस, प्रैक्टिस के साथ आएगा, डोंट वरी।
ओके
थैंक यू। मिस्टर बालाजी, आप हैं? डू यू वांट टू शेयर?
You're mute, Palini.
Yeah, I think we are good at I think Mr.
Yeah.
Balaji will do it, so we can just take it to the conclusion.
Yeah. Okay, so other than the meditation, also there are few things that you can start doing to ground yourself. So for example, जो भी इस तरह की vegetables हैं which grow in the ground, inside the ground, which are root-based vegetables like carrots or potatoes or beetroots, any of those things, you can start incorporating those in your food. You can start to choose walking barefoot on the ground in your house also. Just try to, of course, a lot of people have this cleanliness thing that they wear slippers inside the house, but it is recommended that even if you do that as a practice of cleanliness, it's good, but at least for a couple of hours during the day, try to walk barefoot, so that you can, that earthing which we explained in the beginning, that can happen. Your feet are automatically charged and they can release a lot of things energy wise when you are in direct connection with the earth or with the ground. You can also walk barefoot, and it is highly recommended on the grass, or when there is like real soil under your feet. It is very good. You can also incorporate salt baths. So Himalayan pink salt or Epsom salt that you can include in your bath. It is highly grounding. With yoga, there are many asanas which are for you to be present in the body. Yoga itself is a practice of being in the body first. So you can practice such asanas which help you coming back to the body, which is grounding. Connecting with nature, doing gardening at home without the gloves is highly recommended so that you can feel the soil, you can feel the plants that you have in your garden or in your pots. So do all of that. You can also identify any tree that you have in and around your house or in your vicinity or anywhere in the park or anywhere, and you can go hug trees. Trees are naturally grounded. They have the actual roots, the roots that we visualized in this meditation of grounding. The trees already have roots which are deeply into the ground or into the earth. So they are like highly sensitive to good energies. And once you hug a tree, there is a lot of positivity which you can start coming into your life, and you will see it for yourself. Walking in general, all the practices which are related to your physical aspects, any physical activity like swimming or trekking or walking also promotes grounding, because then you are becoming present. Imagine if you're trekking and you're not present, you can really slip and fall. If you're sometimes you're just walking and we topple over things and we lose that balance. That's because our thoughts are somewhere else. And in practices like, or in activities like trekking or hiking, you absolutely cannot afford that, and that's when you become very present in the body. So these are some of the things that you can incorporate along with the meditation, of course, that you can do to become much more grounded and present in your body. Additionally, like you all did on this call in this meditation, if you are hard pressed on time and you are unable to do the meditation or anything, but you're feeling off and off balance and not in in the here and now, you can just simply remember your grounding cord. So once you have grounded yourself, your grounding cord is something that stays there. So if you also go back to the meditation part, we did send the cord, the grounding roots inside, but we did not pull it back for this reason that you have to stay grounded. And any time that you're feeling that you're unable to do grounding, you can just quickly close your eyes for a couple of seconds and remember your grounding cord, which is connecting you from the base of your spine to the center of the earth. That is it. And it can be nothing more simpler than that as a tip that we can give you. So that will be all for today's session. The next session will happen next Saturday at 3:30 p.m. So just note the time, it is 3:30 p.m. If you are not on the World of Chakra group, please do join the group and share your questions or experiences of meditation. You can also access this call again if you want to listen to the meditation and practice it. So that will be all from my side. I'm sending it over to Pallavi for some last concluding words.
So yes, do your grounding, and we hope to see you again and again for the rest of the meditations every Saturday. And we're truly, truly, truly grateful to be able to be of your service through today's meditation. And we do look forward to have you with us long term through different meditations. So please be present for the next meditation next Saturday. You may also ask your questions on the community that Suparna was talking about. So do join the World of Chakra community, the link of which is already sent to you. So yes, that's it. And we will see you on the next Saturday at the same place. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Pallavi.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Yes, Sanjay.
Yes, Sanjay.
No, I was just thinking of requesting, can't we keep like today, you know, either the first few hours or last few hours of a day, you know, then you either don't leave home or you come back by that time, you know, during the day. Is there any possibility we can think of not keeping in the middle of the day instead?
We will definitely consider that, Sanjay,
Yes,
and
please.
get back to you.
Please
Okay,
think
we
over.
will
Yes.
consider.
Thank you.
Yeah, we
Thank you
want
to both of
maximum
you.
participation as well. So thank you for that input. We will definitely consider. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
everyone.
Thank you.
Yes, Abhishek.
I have
Abhishek?
same question, he says.
Same question. Okay, okay. I
जी
thought he
टाइम
was.
का ही था
हाँ,
जी।
तो इधर हम
Okay.
सुबह उस दिन कोजागिरी पूर्णिमा है, शारदी पूर्णिमा है, तो इसलिए वो टाइमिंग थोड़ा हमने रीएडजस्ट किया था, बट वी विल सी हम लोग इधर फर्स्ट हाफ कर सकते हैं या क्या कर सकते हैं. वी विल डेफिनेटली कंसिडर. यस.
जी मैम ठीक
ओके.
All
थैंक यू
right.
सो
ठीक
मच.
है
Thank you,
मैम ठीक
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
थैंक यू
थैंक यू
Bye-bye.
एवरीवन. थैंक यू. बाय.